Hello, hello, hello. All right, let's get started. Well, first thing I want to do is show the trailer for the Mayhem tournament. Having hiccups, Crybaby Carly can't compete. Work got in the way, new job, some things sidetracked it. So we're looking for a replacement. Hopefully, we'll have one shortly in time to get their 4 lessons in because it's almost here. May 3rd, it is right around the corner. So, kind of excited about that. So, as always,
In a
like to start
world
off
where only
with the
eight
movie trailer.
kingdoms remain, a battle was forged to decide who would rule them all. Asap Lina, Dave Bren Show, The Shield Comet, Bolt, Killy Valentine, Eden Ibra, Crybaby Carly, and Hannah Witter, with the commentary from Tiberian 64 and Sudaku's Chess. Who will win? Who will shed a tear or two? Watch the Mayhem Chess Tournament starting this May 3rd at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Who will bring home the bacon? Or the ham? Well, you know what I mean. Time to castle. No! Mouse slip!
Sudakus, did you notice? That was a mouse slip. That had to be a mouse slip.
You're right, Tiberian. That was a mouse slip. What a game changer!
Woo! I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So tonight we're going to start off. I was going to give a lesson to Keely Valentine. She can't make it tonight, having internet problems. You know, life happens, man. So we are changing tonight. We're going back to our for tonight. We're going to introduce a new topic. We were working on candidate moves, 3 candidate moves, and we didn't really finish that. So we might continue with candidate moves, or we might work on finding a target. I'll kind of see how you guys feel. Meantime, last time I tried out something new because Sudaku's couldn't make our hand and brain. So I tried out letting you guys be the brain. That was disaster. This time, I'm going to try out some background music. I have no idea if it'll work. I think it'll work. I've tried background music before and didn't work. I'm hoping this one does. I believe that music that's conducive to chess is like classical music, music that helps your brain function, the same kind of music you would do to maybe work on art. So I have a different feeling about some music. And I know it's not maybe not the best entertainment music for like rocking and rolling and having a good time, but I'm also looking for that stuff that's DMCA free. And so I've already listed that I've been playing this music for months, not months, a week or two, even though I haven't been playing it at all. So we're going to try playing it today and see how we like it. Hey, Flavio, how's it going? Here we are again. Yes, we are. Hello, Creative Minds. Hey, Hiker. I don't think I've seen you for a while, but hello, hello, hello. A few thanks go out. Bandit, thank you for the follow. Mathurian, a good friend of mine. Thanks for the follow. That's great. Hopefully, you'll be able to actually catch a stream because he followed yesterday, and I don't think he was watching. Ntix, right now our super sub for the tournament, Ntix. Hopefully, he can actually end up playing in it. If we don't find our main sub that we were looking for, if they don't show up, then Ntix would be in, and if not, we're still going to be giving him, I should say, shout out to. Got to remember how to do things. We're going to be doing lessons for him just as if he was going to be one of the 8 in case he has to sub in at the last minute, and that kind of thing can happen. So we're learning. This is our first time trying to host a tournament. We're learning from it. So happy for you to help us out. Happy for you to find streamers. Remember, they need to be low rated chess streamers. Uh, doesn't have to be only a chess streamer, but they definitely should be a chess streamer. Again, low rated, so they fit in with the eight. And they should be personable. They should be nice. They should be friendly. They need to use a video camera, and you should like them. Okay, we just don't want anybody. We want people that you guys like. We want to make our community stronger, and we're going to find these streamers. So right now we have one that we're asking. We have a backup, but it's nice to have a couple more in our hip pocket in case things happen. Things happen. I can even see the day of the tournament, somebody going, "Oh, I can't make it," and we'll be like pulling out the little bit of hair we have now. I don't have any hair on purpose. In fact, might be getting to the point where I need another haircut. Okay, so we're gonna try some of this music in the background. We'll see how we like it. You guys can tell me. It's gonna be more music that I find conducive. I hope. I haven't listened to the whole thing. It's 12 hours long. I figured with 12 hours of music, that should give us room to find something that we like, maybe tracks, and it won't be the same music all the time. All right. So that all said, before we get to the lesson part, I thought we would try puzzles. I like to do puzzles every once in a while with you guys, and I've been working on the Puzzle Rush. I like Puzzle Rush, but here's something I noticed, and I think it happens in our games also. So I think it's going to be both. It's going to be effective in our games and in puzzles. I can do puzzles. I can get through about 30 of them, and I get tired. And I'll make a silly mistake. I'll fail a puzzle, and in Puzzle Rush Survival, you get 3 failures. Thank you, Flavio, for telling me about it. You're the one who got me looking into that, right? Now, let me move this further out of the way so I don't have to. I can see the chat easy. So Flavio kind of got me trying out the Puzzle Rush, and I said, okay, I'll try it out. I'll see how it goes. And so I like it. I like both chess.com and Lichess. I like teaching with Lichess. The studies, the analysis, the studies especially are so much easier to use, and it's made for teaching. I mean, it's kind of designed for it. As far as I feel it works really well for me teaching my students. I can make tons of studies. We could jump from analysis back and forth into the study, back out again. They can move pieces, highlight things, and it's really, really simplistic. And you can actually use it to play a game if you wanted to. If you're not using a clock and you're not worried about reading, you can play the game in the analysis mode. Both of you can move. Anyway, so I like it. But I also like chess.com. Chess.com has things like I can draw arrows. Okay, let's draw an arrow that's a curve. I mean, I love that. I wish that Lichess would have that. It doesn't have that. Hey, Chess, good. I'm glad you like it. I was just talking about that. So we're going to do a puzzle, but I was saying that after about 30 puzzles, I get tired and I make a blunder. I make a mistake. Then I usually get mad at myself. And so I get refocused, right? Focused. I get refocused and I try again. I try harder. I'm like, okay, I got this. And I work harder at it. All right, so I do that. And I usually get 4, 5, 6, maybe more. And then I'm getting tired again. And I make another mistake. So I'm finding that if I do until I get tired, stop, go do something else. Take a break, even an hour, come back later, and then keep continuing. I usually find the answers that I knew I was not getting because I was sitting there staring at it and I can't get it. One of the things I noticed about Puzzle Rush is that it starts off extremely simple. I mean, ridiculously simple, right? Some of these, if you can't get them, shame on you because they're just one-move checkmates. But I was going to say, one of the things that I've noticed is because you get tired and you play sloppy and you play poorly, the same thing happens when you're playing matches, right? You're playing games. So people that stream like 10 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours and they're streaming chess, more power to them. I don't know how they do it. Hey, King, how you doing? I don't know how they do it because I get tired. And if I'm tired, I'm going to play sloppy. And I play sloppy, I'm going to get frustrated and it compounds, right? It just compounds. You have to be in good physical shape to play chess. You have to be able to focus for long periods of time. You have to be able to analyze and focus and concentrate so hard. Concentration is really hard. I play a little D&D with my family and friends, and I tell you, in D&D, you do a spell, and it's a concentration spell. It's the most annoying thing. Because if you get hit by the bad guy, if you get hit by a monster, you might lose your concentration. You have to roll to see if you've kept your concentration. Same thing happens here. You failed your concentration check a lot of times. So I thought we'd do a couple of puzzles just to see how it goes. All right, so the king can't move. So I'm going to be able to freeze the king in. I'm going to be able to take and then run. Oh, and the other thing I like about chess.com over Lichess, I like them both. I'm more of a Lichess person, again, because of the teaching. But one of the things I really like about chess.com, besides the arrows for the knights, is that you can pre-move multiple moves. I've never done it because I don't play on chess.com that much. But it really looks cool, right? When you see them pre-move and then pre-move the next move, pre-move the next move, and it's like, yeah, I got 3 moves waiting. As long as those moves are all legal, they all happen. I find that fascinating. I watch Hikaru Nakamura do it, and I'm just fascinated on how they can do that. All right. So like I said, I'd say the first 10 are pretty easy. And they tell you usually the rating of the puzzle, which I guess my screen is not maximized because I can't see the rating of the puzzle right now. But usually it gives me, even when I'm tired and I look and I go, why am I having so much trouble with this? And then I look at it and I go, wait, it's supposed to be like 1,000 or 1,100 or 1,200. I'm like, get that. Why am I having trouble with that? And that's usually when I know I'm tired, because I'm like, I'm having trouble. If I'm that tired and all it is 1,000 rated, then there's a problem. All right. So that's usually my cue that I'm getting tired. But right now, for whatever reason, I think it's because it's not maximized on the screen. I can't see the puzzle rating. So that's going to affect my ability to know when I'm getting tired, because I won't see the rating. I won't know that I should be being able to do. The other thing that you notice most times with these puzzles is that they're especially at the beginning, right? At the beginning of the puzzle rush, almost all the puzzles you have to say check, right? They're all checks. It's all checks of some kind or another. Let's see. Oh, I can't go. That's a nice thing too, by the way. If you make a stupid move like I was trying to make and it's illegal, it doesn't count against you. Just a minor flaw in my thought. You should have to notice that it's illegal. But it's just a minor flaw that it has, but it's not horrible. Let's see. All right, finding the moves. All right, so again, looking for checks. So I see the check here. Bishop would just take, of course, so that's not it. We get the check here. Bishop can cover, but then we could say check here. Bishop can't cover anymore. That's mate. And if we say check here to begin with, the king could move, but then without even thinking too hard, it looks like we get this one in and we still win. And he didn't go that way. He didn't put the bishop in front, which wouldn't have mattered because this would have gotten us there anyway. Hey, Chris, how are you? Missed you, Chris. Yeah, I'm trying to. I was just explaining that I'm not against chess.com. I like them both, and I'm working on chess.com today. I'm trying out the Puzzle Rush that our good friend Flavio got me kind of thinking, hey, let's try out Puzzle Rush. Right? So then we can finally win it. And it doesn't let you actually take it. Come on, let me take it. So one of the things that Lichess and chess.com changed around, well, chess.com I think was always that way, but if you do like Puzzle Storm in Lichess, which is kind of like their puzzle something, you always have the same color. So after the very first puzzle, you know what color you're going to have. You don't have to look up here and go black to move. What was the last move again? Oh yeah, it was that. Oh, so I'm black. You don't have to do that. But in Lichess's version of Puzzle Rush, they have it where it changes colors also. Yeah, Chris, haven't seen him in a while. All right, so let's see. I know it's kind of weird. I get to start feeling about you guys like your family, and I miss you when you're not around, and worry about you if you don't show up. So, and not that I'm like, hey, where are they? I need my viewer. No, it's just I just All right. Hey, Chris, I've been looking at sorry, I had to think through the moves. I've been thinking about working on my Spanish. I have been working on Spanish anyway. But doing it online even because of Duolingo. There is a little tiny category that had like 58 viewers earlier, and with the doing Duolingo, and I was like, I love Duolingo. That's what I do. I should stream Duolingo someday. Yeah, probably a bad idea, but let's see. Puzzle streak on Lichess is good because you only have one. Yeah, I do like to see, and that's what I mean. There's good things for both sides. Now they obviously came second. Chess.com had it first, but yeah, I do like their puzzle storm because you make one error, you're done. But then you have the one that not so much it's not the storm. The storm is the one where you get time, and every time you get it wrong, you lose time. But then they have their equivalent of Puzzle Rush. But for their equivalent of Puzzle Rush, yeah, it's do or die, you're done. Let's see. I don't care about. So I'm looking at if he says check, I just take back. He has no other checks. Even if he does this, we just run away. So meantime, I get to take here, and I threaten 2 pieces, and so I'm going to win multiple pieces that way. I'm pretty sure. So now the only question is, do we take? Right? You got to take free candy. Right? You got to take free candy, guys. You got to take free candy. All right, he's got 2 knights and a rook. I've got 2 pawns and a queen. So I don't see. Actually, I do see. Let's see. If we take, his knight is the only one that can take back. We push the pawn. Can he get a knight from here and here to cover that square? He cannot. He cannot cover the square. The queen, we queen. All right. Let's see. So, and I also find humorous, guys. Sometimes you look and you say, like, what was that last move? There was nothing there, was it? I don't think there was anything there. And he's like threatening to take the queen. You're like, didn't he take the queen? And you, and it just makes you wonder about how they formed the puzzle in the first place. So I'm wondering myself. Let's see. So we could do this, and then we could do this, and then we get to do this, and win a rook. All right. So a lot of these, it's you're gonna try to see if you can push the pawn down all the way. But I gotta check for checks. Always check for checks, and then double check. So I check. He can move away, and then what do I get out of it? I don't see too much. I see if I push the pawn, he's got to stop it, right? He's got to put the rook in front to stop it. And I'm not crazy about putting the rook here. He actually, if he takes, we could take, but then he just takes back. So that's not what I'm looking for. We could say check first. That would force his king to go away. And now once his king, which could have gone here too, by the way. Once his king goes there, no, don't like that, because then we still can't push yet. But if he goes here so that he can stay around, we just slide away, and then we start pushing the pawn because he can't stop the pawn anymore. That's a possibility. If he goes here, which is his other move, okay, if he goes here, so if he goes here, then we slide away, and we're going to push the pawn. If he goes here, from here, his rook still can't help out, so we get to go there and then go there. Yeah, I think we need to push the queen first, king first, and then we get to do that. All righty, figured it out. Yeah, under promotion puzzles are tough, and to tell you the truth, I haven't seen one of them yet. I've done Puzzle Rush a little bit, have not seen one of them yet. So I don't know why that is. Haven't seen one. Okay, if we push the pawn, we threaten mate. He does get to come here though. That's frustrating. No, because we could just take. The rook is still holding it. Duh. 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 Make sure I get it on the square. Hate to have a mouse slip and get a X against me or mouse slip. That is one of the most frustrating things I've ever done, seen, had to deal with. All right, he can't take. We've got enough firepower to take back. So we have a free pawn attacking the rook. After that, we get that free pawn. Don't know if that's all. It's good enough for what we're shooting for, but it feels good enough. We go here, we threaten the rook. The bishop can't come over and help yet because we just take the rook. So I'm thinking I like it, guys. Could take with the bit. That's free pawn also, right? We could just take that one. I'm gonna go this way. Right? We take again. All right. So again, up to 19, not too hard yet, right? They're gonna get harder, and I'm gonna get tired along with them getting harder. So you kind of gotta gauge yourself and say, okay, now's the time when I need to take the break, and do something else. And when that happens, we'll take a break and I'll do something else. But right now, I think I'm still okay. All right. It's always looking for checks, but it takes back. I have no way to fork the king and the queen, so I'm not excited about that. I can go here, threatening the queen. Okay, queen doesn't have this square. Oh, I always love it too. A lot of times they have just like the queen is trapped, right? But the queen doesn't have this square. Okay, so let's look at it again. Queen doesn't have this square, doesn't have this square, doesn't have this square, doesn't have this square. All right, but it does have this square, this square, and then yep, could get all the way over there. But then I see this bishop is free candy, right? So we attack the queen, and then we can either take the queen first. Let me just make sure there's no big threats. Nope, we're not going to take the queen first, because if we took the queen first, the knight would take back and therefore protect the other one that I'm taking, right? Yeah, queen wasn't trapped. All right. So this one actually I look at, I glance at, and I know this is a smothered mate. I've done it enough that I notice smothered mate right away. I love the double check. I love the check, and I love the smothered mate. I didn't even have to think about it. And that comes from just repetition of puzzles and learning checkmate patterns and going, oh, I know that one. Smothered mate. I don't have to think about it. You want that because in a game, I'll guarantee you, you get that and you'll be like, let me double check. And you will. But the point is, you'll find it because you'll be like, wait, I know there's a mate here. I know there's a small, I feel it. So I'm going to go for this mate. All right. So this is interesting. I don't know. Let's see. I take it he took something. The bishop is just hanging out right. And if I take the bishop, I'm up a piece. Now, he could take off my bishop afterwards. Drag there a little bit. But afterwards, if he takes there, I get the check. His king has to move. My rook is here, my knight is here, and I get to take the bishop. So the bishop looks like I win the bishop, and the best he can do is a pawn or something. So the knight could take the rook in the other one. No, it couldn't, king. And that one I just did, smothered mate was guaranteed. Or do you mean like if it's not smothered mate? No, because it's double check. The rook can't do anything. I'm going back in my head. No, it's double check. The king has to move because of double check. So, yeah, he has no choice. And then the check with the queen, he has to take it. Otherwise, it's game over. So no, that is correct. Okay, so back to this. You guys, I'm distracted just a little bit. Check. I get to win the queen, the bishop. Is it enough? Is it right? Is it what I want? See, I'm up to 21 now. Not tired yet, but it's more complicated, and so I want to make sure I'm not making a mistake. So rook takes bishop, queen takes bishop. Okay, if he takes here, then I just take back with the queen or with the bishop, and that's no harm done. So rook takes, queen takes, knight says check. He has to move into the corner, and I don't see that I have anything better than just finishing it off with the winning the bishop. Let's try that. All right, good. We get up to 20, 22. How do we get to? Wasn't it just? Maybe it was 21. I think maybe it was 20. I thought maybe it was 19, and I just miscalculated. All right. I would have loved to be able to hit a bishop here to pull the king away from the queen. But I can just take and then fork and win the rook. Okay. And I like it. I like it when they throw in these like do nothing extra moves that you got to still figure out the right move for. I mean, okay, so it's a check. I have only one plausible move. I don't understand. Oh no. Oh no, not me, not me. I'd love Grandmaster was a dream maybe when I was a young kid. Maybe. All right. Bishop holds off everything here. So we could take here with check. So he has to take here. That pawn is nice. We come over here with check. He can come here and block. Okay, so far so good. His rook can come over here and block. We're here now. Okay, I'm not seeing all the way through it. So check, check. Pawn takes. Queen goes check. Rook comes over, slides over. Queen takes pawn. Rook can block. This bishop is still hanging. Okay, so this is one of those when I'm doing puzzles and I'm like, okay, I see 3 moves in. I know it's right. I feel it's right. So I just go for it. And then I say, okay, I'm going to get to the point where I have to go here. And then this was where it was in my head. I wasn't sure what to do. So I get to this point. Now I'm like starting a new puzzle. I can take a breath, right? And if you were playing a game, a nice long game, you'd say, okay, good, good, good. Okay, I feel like I'm in the right place. Now, where do I go? Okay. So if I take here, if the rook comes back, we come here. This king has to come up. We take here with check. And then we have the queen and the rook going to be hitting this rook behind it. Good news there. We go here and the queen tries to come in front. We take the bishop with check. And then the bishop gets to take the queen, probably soon enough. We'll see. But yep. Okay, so I'm liking that. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. And it didn't even ask me to finish. Woohoo! Didn't even have to finish. I'd have to look at a king to, yeah, I believe you generally might happen that way. I just know in the position we were in, it was guaranteed. So I thought you were talking about the position we were in. Position we were in, it was guaranteed. All right. So this is one of the not odd ones, but it's starting to get harder. We're up to 24, and I'm looking at it, and I don't even have a check, right? Because that's the first thing you check for. You check for checks because mostly the puzzles are trying to get you to do a check. Now, what I don't like is if I allow the rook to take, a lot of times I like to look at the opponent's choices. And if I take back, then the queen can come here. And I don't think I have a way to stop. I'm going to be stuck between, he should be able to keep going between these 2 squares and get a draw, right? A perpetual check. So maybe if he takes, I would have to slide down. Queen could still come here. And so, issues there. But if I take here first, which is what I was thinking, it's the free piece hanging, and he checks, and I move over. If he takes my rook, takes the rook. This is a more complicated one. So I'm going to not look at chat in case you guys are giving me hints. Just like playing in a game, I don't like backseat driving. It just, I feel like I didn't accomplish anything because you guys found the answer for me, and I don't want you to find the answer for me. But this is not easy, guys. This is not easy. So if I take, rook takes, king takes, queen can come here and say check. I can move here because that way the queen has no, I can come back and cover the check. But if the rook takes here, I take here, and the queen takes here, I'm still up a rook and a bishop against a bishop, right? Against the queen. And his queen is here. He's only threatening this square, and I'm sitting here. So then I get check, and I get pawns. Okay. I think this is still right. All right. So, so he came here first. Interesting choices. Interesting choices. Okay. Again, I have no legal moves, guys. So life just became really easy for me. I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so now he's threatening me with mate. And so I got to deal with the mate threat. that's pretty straightforward. I can do it with a queen here and keep the, and I didn't get I got the knight so far. I can also, just realizing, I can come back here, threatening the queen for a trade. And if he trades, of course, I'm winning. And if he takes the pawn, I'm winning. If I go here, this would be bad because then he could block me here. So it looks like the only choice, actually, I get to do a check first. So the king has to move one of those two. When the king moves to one of those two, I don't like it. It's going to make it harder for me to get back here, it looks like. I don't see anything better than that. Plus, he's threatening my rook. So let's just come back here. All right. 25, guys. We're going strong. Oh, yeah. I got to change my Nightbot. That's not true anymore. Oh, you did see the video? And it looked like fun, Chris? See, the group I have right now, right now, the group we have right now, I think it would be fun to do Handed Brain with you guys. I think we could have some fun and learn some stuff. I really do. I really do. I think so. I would say that. I'd say that we'd have a good time and we'd learn stuff. With the group I had that night was very frustrating. Not fun, and it was frustrating. Okay, let me get back to thinking a little bit here. We have 2 passed pawns. I'm really liking my position anyway, but not to the point that I want to trade queens. If I trade queens, the rook comes here, and the rook will be hitting both of my pawns. And why? I'm not going to get anything out of it. I don't end up ahead. Okay, so don't want to do that. I would love to find a way to hurt somebody, but I don't see a way. You know, when I say hurt somebody, like get checks and stuff that they don't expect, but I don't see that either. Again, I'm going to blind eye to chat for the moment. I'll come back and look at you in a moment, but I didn't want to do it yet. I kind of like this just because if he takes my queen, I get connected passed pawns. Would love to have connected passed pawns, but he could just take this pawn instead. Right? He's threatening, and he could have taken it then. This is again where I get confused because I'm like, why didn't he just take? Okay. But I just realized something, that this check, first off, I can do this check, right? So I can do this check because if the rook takes, he loses the queen. Bada bing. So we deflect the defender of the queen. I still don't know why he didn't take there. He would have had the same problem though with this check. Same problem. All right. So I say check. Let's say his king runs away. The only square it could run away to. And I have that rook sitting here now. I could push the pawn, but push the pawn with check. If he takes my queen, I could take back, and I kept all my passed pawns. But I feel like there should be more. I feel like check comes up. Do I take here? No, because he take with the rook. I take queen. Now he has to take back. He drops the rook. All right, got it. Woohoo! So no, it's not necessarily a free queen. I think it is a free rook. Let's see. And then we take the queen to win the rook. It's a free rook, not a free queen. Yeah, it's a free queen if they play it poorly, but puzzles usually don't do things too poorly. Yeah, it's just part of the game, I guess. All right. Check is obvious. Queen would come back. Oops. Queen could come back to block. Check blocks off the queen. Then we take it and we're happy, right? Because then we're up. Then we get other material. I think we're happy. Not even so sure. Because if he trades his queen for the rook, he still has 2 passed pawns, and otherwise minor pieces are equal. So I don't think we'd be winning if we go here with the rook and he blocks with the queen. But if he blocks with the queen, we can go this way, and that way if he takes, we take the queen. Maybe we're winning then. He can't go here. He has to drop back down. I don't know. That's complicated too. But what I'm thinking is maybe the check with the bishop first. This, of course, is not available to him. He has to come here. If he comes here, then we get the rook here, which is check and mate. Okay, yes, the bishop is the better move. We go here, and then we get here. Even if it's not a mate, it's looking good. All right. Let's see. Just got here again. Hey, how's it going, Chess Wizard? I am. You can give hints, but I'm going to not look at. I'm blocking it so I can't see you guys. So you can, yeah, you can make your best guesses. I'm not going to look at you, so don't be giving hints until I start working on the puzzle. But yeah, I won't be looking at you, so it's okay because I don't want you to, of course, backseat drive. It wouldn't be fair to me in the whole concept. All right, all right, all right. We do have that doesn't do me any good. The pin is nice, the pin is great, but we also, we don't have a pin. That's not a king over there, dum dum. Thinking he had castled. I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking he had castled. He didn't castle. We could just take, the queen takes, then this fork works really nice. Queen still holds on to the pawn. I'm liking that. Because if he had taken with the pawn, then we get the rook. Okay, so then we get the fork here, and we get to attack the queen. Up to 28, guys. We're cooking. We're cooking. All right, this one I like a lot. It doubles up on the queen and the bishop, and it attacks the queen, so he doesn't have time to take my knight. He only has one legal move. We could take again, and he can't even stop it. I think we could take with the bishop, though, right? We could take with the bishop at that point. The queen would be here. That way, well, the queen only has one legal square. And I'm feeling like that's just a win anyway. But let's see. He takes there first. Wise little guy he is. But we still get this one. And then we get to block, right? We got to break the pin and we're still good. All right. Yes, I loved it. Loved it. Love it when it works out right. All right. So we have a check here. We have a check here. And the king gets to pop out here. We could take with the bishop too. Yeah, because he going here probably isn't the greatest of moves. Let's see. Anything else going on? If we take with the queen, the king will get to run away. We can go here, and that way the king only has this square, and then we have mate. That feels good. Try that. Bada bing. So I'm showing you guys, right? I'm trying to think it out with the arrows so that you can know what's going on. I usually just like doing it as fast as I can sometimes. And I know it's not a speed run, so I don't have to do it fast. I don't know why I do it fast sometimes, to be honest with you. I just enjoy it. All right. So remember, all of these puzzles were supposed to be getting harder. We're on puzzle 30, guys. And this one, I think, is one of the easiest ones we've seen in the last 5. In the last 5, this one is the easiest one I've seen. So the check here isn't right because he runs away and he's going to get away. But the check here, he only has one choice. And then we take one more time and it's mate. Because the bishop holds, it's mate. So yeah, I don't see, this one is odd to me why it's so late in the story that we're up to 31. And it's odd to me. All right. Let's see. I always got to remember. Okay, so 8's down here, so white's coming this way. Gotta double check those kind of little things. Black to move. We could go here, and that kind of stops any action over here. But the question is, we can't allow him to do this and stymie our pawns. We cannot allow him to stymie our pawns. So I don't care what else is going on over here. I can't allow him to stymie my pawns. So I know this. This is endgame, right? You can't. You would have lost the game because you'd have no moves left for your king. All right. Again, I'm not looking yet, but I want to look and I want to see what you guys are saying. So remember, when I'm talking to chat, don't give me answers because you'll see the next puzzle because I won't be looking at it yet and you'll see the puzzle. All right, so I'm in check. Don't have a lot of choices. I'm definitely not going to back up because I'm not giving up this square. So this part should be easy. I'm not giving up that square. Now the question is, normally I want to always take the opposition. And I don't see any reason not to take the opposition, but this is where I get in trouble because I'll move too fast. I'll be like, oh, this is obvious. I've been doing my puzzle failures I always get at least one wrong on these type of end games because it's like I've told you why I love end games though, even though they're my foible. I love end games because there's like usually 4 or 5 moves you can make and only one of them is right. I mean, only 1 out of 4 or 5. One wins, and all the other ones don't win. It's depressing. Depressing is probably not the right word. Anyway, I'm going to go with the opposition. Okay, we got to take, right? We can't let them go any further. Whew, got through the endgame one. The endgame ones are always the ones that burn me. Always burn me. All right, so we get a check. He gets to take. We get the check again. He has to pop up. Then we get to skewer or pin the rook to the king, and that should do it. But he does have this. Oh, ew, ew, ew. Got to remember, he has that move. Wow. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. But we also, let's see now. So the rook is here afterwards. The king is here. The rook is here, blocking the king's escape. So the bishop here actually checks the king. The king has to drop. This is beautiful. Drop back down, and then we move the bishop here from mate. So we actually end up with a mate. Oh, this is beautiful. Some of these are so beautiful. All right, I'm gonna look at chat. Don't give me any answers now. Let's see. 1 in 60 is the fastest time control Tiberian suggests for beginners. I do. I do. Oh, is it the fastest time control suggested for beginners? Okay, so I'll tell you this. Let me answer King's question first. I'm not looking at the puzzle. Don't give me any hints. So King, I would say that the fastest time control for beginners should be based on what they're trying to do. If they're trying to have fun, there's no such thing as a fastest time control for beginners. Play whatever you want. I have kids playing 30 seconds. I have kids playing 0 plus 30 seconds. Have fun. Play whatever you want, guys, for fun. If you want to get better, if you're trying to improve your chess, the fastest I like is rapid 15 minute. 10 plus 5 is the same. 5 plus 10 is the same. But 10 plus 5, 5 plus 10, 15 minutes. And I usually would always say at least do 15 plus something so you don't lose because you ran out of time in sudden death. Okay, even though that's very realistic for over the board. So if you're trying to improve, please slow down, play 15 minutes at the fastest for improvement, because then you'll have time to see and learn from what you're doing. Hey, thanks for the follow, DDPPAAC, Deepak. Thank you for the follow. So yes, for learning purposes, let's go 15 minutes or slower. If it's for fun, yeah, you can play whatever you want. So when I say beginners, you should play at a certain time, it's because of the fun factor. So if you're having fun, then yeah, do whatever you want. All right, now. All right, we got to think, guys. We got to think. We're up to problem number. Oh, wait, I didn't see a couple more. I'm making sure I don't see any hints, by the way. Should we do a poll if Tiberian gets 50 in a row? That'll be the most I've ever gotten. So yeah, that would be a bad poll. Prediction-wise, you should predict on which puzzle, what number do I get to, but you can only do 1 or 2, right? By the way, what we used for the head and brain, that allowed 6 choices. So yeah, nice. So let me, by the way, let me change my timer on Nightbot real quick, guys, only because we're not doing the one-on-one lesson. And so I don't know what we're doing tonight, but we'll throw it down for Monday, the same as a Monday, and we could do a tournament in 15 minutes. We could still do a tournament. I was going to, like I said, teach about either finding targets or 3 candidate moves. We did 3 candidate moves before. I think we did a tournament. Hey, Major Casper, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Major, is that just a nice name? I only ask because I was military. So when I see Major, it makes me think, ooh, maybe it's another ex-military. Tournament or a simul? Yeah, I like simuls. Murph doesn't like simuls. He doesn't think you guys or I learn as much from a simul. Okay, let's get back to work here, guys. Back to work, back to work. Okay. If we take the rook, the king takes back. We get to take here. The king slides out of the way. We move, pawn moves. We move, pawn moves. We move, pawn moves. We queen first, and it covers the diagonal. As far as I can tell, that's a win. So I've been wrong, especially when I think I got it. All right, moving along, guys. 35. Let's see. I don't remember what my highest. I think my highest is 47. But I actually took like an hour break when I got tired. I just stopped, Came back later, an hour later, and when I got one wrong, I said I'm going to take a break and just take a break every time I got one wrong. I did better. I didn't do it all in one sitting, but I did it in one series. Okay, let's see. Dark square bishop, dark square bishop. Don't want to draw. We could say the check first. Yeah, that's nice. What we really want to do is find a way to promote the pawn. If we just go here instead of the check, right? Because if we go here first, and then we go here, we're actually helping his king get over here. So we don't want his king help his king get over here at all. It would be so nice if there was some way to do this and then win the bishop, right? If we can win the bishop, we probably are winning the game. Oh, goodness. Unfortunately, this is, we can't even freeze it onto a dark square for attack because it's not on the dark square. And if we push first, I definitely don't see any benefit of giving away the free pawn. That said, we need to go here in my mind. King might start to come up. We get the push. He can't take. So what does he do? Can his king go? Go here. Then his bishop can come to hold. And then we can come here, threatening the push. And I think his king might even be able to get there, guys. But then I'm feeling like we should be able to break through and have our king win over here. All right, I'm going to try it. And I'm probably moving too quick. I probably should triple check it. Oh, look, I feel like I got lucky because it's semi-right. Again, I'm always checking that. Can I say check and somehow win the bishop? If I could have gotten here, I could have, but I can't. So if I push, he's going to come here. If I push, he doesn't even have to use the bishop. He can come here, and I'm stopped. So let me look at this again. If I go here, just bring his king over. And then do I stop and ignore him and bring my king into the game? Because he'd have to trade the bishop and the king. The bishop, he can win the bishop. He takes the pawn with the, yeah. Do I break through over here? Do I get in any way, can I make it where he can't move? You know, that would be optimal. I go for pawn breaks now. Oh, I'm not looking at chat. I see chat scrolling, but I'm not looking. Oh, my goodness. See, this is the one where I feel like I got the first move, and now I want to go take a break. I want to just stop thinking about it and come back and look at it with fresh eyes. So when I actually teach my students, and Chess can tell you this because I teach him in real life sometimes, one of the things I do is I'll get up and I tell my students, when you're playing a tough match and you're calculating, and you're not sure, you feel like, oh, I'm just like getting dizzy with my calculations. Get up, walk away, go watch another game for like 2 minutes. Yeah, you got time. Go watch somebody else play. Just forget about your game. Watch the other game. Check it out. Look it from the side. Maybe, even if your teammate is, like, go get him. Can't help him, of course, but you can, and, give him a little cheer. And then come back to your board. Now, one of the things I do when I say come back to your board, too, you guys might like this. I tell you to go stand behind your opponent, not breathing on his neck, not annoying him, not blowing in his ear. But you stand back with the crowd, right? With all the other people watching your awesome game. You stand back there and you look at it from their point of view. So like right now, I don't see the ability on this puzzle, but if I could flip the board, I would flip the board, right? Electronically, virtually. I'd flip the board and then say, what am I scared of? How could black win? That's what I would do. Let me think. So that's what I would do. I could say check. King would slide over, but then the king has no entry points on any of these squares, which means, and the pawn is still on white. So the best the king can hope for later is to try to force a trade of bishops, which I don't think I'm compelled to do at all, folks. So I kind of like the check. The king can move here or here. If the king moves up here, then he's getting too far away I might be able to start pushing the pawn then. Might. Okay. Pushing the pawn, I don't see that working. If I go here, he could even come over with the king. Yeah, he could come over with the king, and then yeah, he could come over with the king because this check does nothing; it just takes the pawn. Okay, so I don't see how pushing the pawn works at all. Don't see it working at all. It'd be great if I could threaten something somewhere by coming here, because then I could maybe get that move in. But I don't see that happening. So I either have to move my king in, or I have to calculate if doing this works. If he takes, I take, and I really don't have what I want. Let's just have two side-by-side pawns. He has two pawns. We're still in this mix of not getting anything done. With these pawns all on white, I feel like, boy, if I could just get him to be locked up. But no, I'm thinking king out and try to get the king into the game myself. But I don't want to give his king this square, which is not such a square, but why I'm going to give him that. I'm going to go here and watch me get an X. Told you I was going to get an X. What did you guys think? Let's see. Don't tell me about this new one, but I want to see what you guys were thinking. Hey, Hike, you're not shouting. I hope not. Let's see. Bishop to b2 seems right to me. Bishop to b2. So, you know, I'm going to think about bishop to b2. Then it's on the other side of the pawn when the king comes up. I think you guys might be right. I think bishop to b2. And you see, I just got tunnel vision and missed that. Okay, so since I missed that, I'm going to take a short break by setting up for you guys. We will set up a tournament so you guys can play, and I'll annotate and commentate and watch your game, and then I'll come back to the puzzle maybe after the tournament. So some of the things here, what I have here was tactical puzzles. Oh, let me change. All right. How's the music doing, guys? Is that okay, music? So I set it up. Here we go. Okay. So one of the things that I was looking for was tactics, and I would teach my students, besides when we got past the opening principles, we talked about finding moves. So now, good. I'm glad you like it. And I just remembered who you are. Hey, Janet, how's life? Viewer games. Yeah, we're going to actually have you. This is a student's game. We're going to let you guys play a tournament. So I better give you guys the link because you might not know how to join the team so that you can join the tournament. Anyway, so I gave this as a puzzle for my students. Find the right moves. What do you do here? How do you get it away? What do you do? And this one was, I believe this one was supposed to be for black. So it's black to move, which normally I would want to flip the board. So black to move, what do you do, guys? What do you like here? No. Thanks for asking, King. No. Yeah, you could join the tournament. Of course you can. Why not? Have fun. It'll be fun. So real quick, what do you do here, guys? You got a pin. The enemy's planning on doubling up on the pin piece. You could break the pin, but we don't like the fact that we've murphed our pawn anyway. So breaking the pin would be fine by me in actuality because you murphed your bishop. So breaking the pin would be one of them. And another good option is put the question to the bishop and shoo him away. But now what, right? Now what? He sacrificed, guys. So you try to shoo away the bishop instead of breaking the pin. You do have this blocked off. Your bishop isn't over here. It's over here. Can you sacrifice? Can white sacrifice and make this a good move for him? And we get the queen to come in so fast, so strong. And the knight comes back. Says, I'm going to stop that knight from getting here. I'll just take you off. You come here, we're just going to take you off. Right? And is it survivable? Yeah. Fun times will be had by all. But you can shoot the pin. And if you can, you ended up, even with the sacrifice, you're up the bishop. You got some chances here, guys. But I want you looking for tactics. I want you looking for ways to win games, right? So here we have the infamous double attack on the knight, protected twice, but we're not going to take with the queen first, and we really don't want to take with the pawn, but you're going to have to. So you take with check. Why? Because then the bishop gets to move here, threatening the rook. When the rook moves, then you have to get your, you have to find a way to get your queen onto this file, and so you can cause some damage. And I believe the game went this way because now he's threatening to block the bishop and allow the queen to come in. So nice move there. We get f5. He takes back, takes, and the queen says, I can protect everything, right? So we say, well, go ahead. We're going to protect the bishop and still keep your king locked out of the game, guys. And again, this game would go on. This is nice though. This is very comfortable for white, even down a piece. It's going to take a while for black to get any defense going. Anyway, alrighty. So yeah, you're going to need a Lichess account, and you're going to need to ask to join the 4 live stream. We have another viewer just joined there, so we're good to go there. I'm going to set up the tournament. So tonight, let's continue with the three candidate moves. When you get to a position where you go, this is complex. This is where I would take that break from doing a puzzle. What do I do? I want you to try to find 3 candidate moves, and that means 3 good moves, not just 3 moves. 3 good moves. I don't want bad moves. So do Tiberian's tourney. What time limit do you guys want? You guys can do, Chris, if you want to run a poll, you haven't been here in a long time. You remember how to do polls? If you want to run a poll for time controls, but, guys, tell me, what do you want as the initial clock time? What do you want as the main clock time to start? What do you want that initial clock time to be to start? Let's change that. That's looking at not what we want. That's not very good. All right, there you go. Full screen. All right, so what time limit do we want? We got a 5-2 or 3-2 offer from King. He says that would be good. No, I'm creating it now. I'm creating it now. You can't find the team, Janet. It's 4 live stream. 4 live stream. FORLIVE stream. I believe it has dashes or underscores between them. So you go to Teams, 4 live stream. And where is my team request? Here it is. Yes, it's dashes in it. It is dashes, my friend. It is dashes, Janet. So I will give it to you in your chat window real quick. There you go. It's in there. You've got it now. All right. So for live stream, we're going to create a team tournament. And so what did you guys decide? What did you guys decide? Anything? What do you guys want? Whatever you want. We'll make it rated, I guess. Why not, right? Rated is fun. Okay, we'll make it 5 and 2. How about 5 and 2? And we'll make it for 50 minutes if I can, so that way we have time. Maybe I'll get back to the puzzles. Maybe we'll just review some of it, but I'm going to be looking at your games as you go. Fun chance for viewer fame. All right, that's what we're going to say is our description. No starting position. Now, if we were studying openings, we could put in a starting position. So if you guys all want to try out the King's Gambit or something, we could do that, okay? But tonight, we'll just looking for, right? And looking for 3 candidate moves. Okay, we want to find 3 candidate moves. This will go out to anybody on the team, even if they're not watching the stream right now. So we might even get more players to show up. We're going to turn off Berserk. Now, some of you might say, I like Berserk and Arena Streaks. I think Berserk and Arena Streaks are totally different than over-the-board tournaments. You don't get that. There's no such thing. So this keeps it cleaner to the intent of what it's supposed to be. All right. And since we're on here streaming, I'll let you guys do the chatting here, so I don't have to go find it in 2 different chats. So I'll turn off the chat. Yeah, King, we could do that sometime. Yeah, not tonight. I like the idea though. I tell you what, if my one-on-one lessons fail to show up on Wednesday or Friday, we'll just do that, and I'll play in it. All right. Yeah, Chess Wizard, we will do that voting. Chess. I will try it again. but I want to try it with you guys. I'm really not in the mood to try it with some of the people that were there that night that made it very uncomfortable. No, I don't care. But yeah, I'd like to try it again. Yeah, we'll do it again. But I think you guys want to play in the tournament tonight, right? We don't want to do hand and brain. Let's do this because I did the puzzle for an hour. Let's do this. And next time, if I don't have somebody show up, we'll do a position. And instead of me doing puzzles, we'll do hand and brain for an hour. And then we'll do another tournament and we can make it based on an opening. All right. I think we're good to go. It'll start. We'll make it start in 2 minutes because you guys don't need 5 minutes. So there you go. Tournament will start. And meantime, we will show the video
In
again.
a world where
because it's
only
less than 2
kingdoms
minutes.
remain, a battle was forged to decide who would rule them all. Asap Lina, Dave Brenshaw, The Shield Comet, Bolt, Killy Valentine, Eden Ivra, Crybaby Carly, and Hannah Witter, with the commentary from Tiberian 64 in Sudaku's chess. Who will win? Who will shed a tear or two? Watch the Mayhem Chess Tournament starting this May 3rd at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Who will bring home the bacon? Or the ham? Well, you know what I mean. Time to castle. No! Mouse slip!
Darkness. Did you notice? That was a mouse slip. That had to be a mouse slip.
You're right, Tiberian. That was a mouse slip. What a game changer!
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you didn't see me rocking to that, did you? No. Of course not. Of course not. All right. So right now we only have King and Chess Wizard in the tournament. Where's everybody? Hiker, I don't see you. Oh, I got at least one person asking to join. There you are, Hiker. You're in the tournament now. You can get in. I was like, where's everybody? Maybe we'll have 3 in there now. Come on, guys. Where are you? Oh, okay. We're up to 4. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Flavio. Yes. Oh, games have already started. Time to start analyzing and watching games, guys. I got to get to work. Let me find a good view. There we go. We even have a clock. I'm going to have to fix the layout, but I can do that I'm getting better at this, guys. I can change the layout quicker and see where you guys are at. Here we go. All right, who is playing this one? This is King and Flavio. Uh-oh. Two masters are going at it. Oh, I messed up my Puzzle Rush view. I was using this for Puzzle Rush. I was using it for Puzzle Rush. Not anymore. Yep, I got it. I got you in there, Janet. I finished reviewing it. I'm sorry I was late. Ooh, this game is looking interesting. Murph, the Murph move. We've Murphed this bishop. Went back here but it would have been trapped. So many fun stuff going on here, though. Yeah, you could join now. The nice thing is you don't have to be on time for the tournament. Join the tournament late. Flavio and Chris. Serial-wise, what? They've not taken off anything. They've gotten into this really strange position, and not one piece has been taken off. Okay. So, again, this could have been the in-between move, and then it could have won a pawn. You guys see that? Right back here, we had a check, and then we could have won that pawn, right? He takes. So we could have went here first, check, and then he does something. Then we could decide. Even if we pushed here, if the knight came out, we would have doubled up pawns. We would have been good to go. Just thoughts, right? Things that we could have wished we should have, would have, might have done. All right, let's see, where are they at now? Oh, got a queenside castle. He's not castling. All right, this is an interesting game. Let's see what else we got. I think we only had 2 games going on. So we got Chess Wizard also playing. Let's see. Chess Wizard's ahead on time. He's one of my real life students. One of my favorites. He's a good kid. A good kid, good player too. He's been playing very well lately. Now, let's see what we got going on here. We have material imbalance. No, we have 3 minors. Let's see. 1 pawn each has been traded, and yeah, no, looks pretty solid, pretty equal. Wondering where we're going to end up in this. Looks like Oguz Ceylan. Oguz. And he is a contributor to Lichess. Thank you for being a contributor. I get nothing from them. Yeah, but I just like them. And so I like people that support them because I support them also. See, could shoe that, but you know, he's got good squares. Maybe he doesn't have such good squares to go to. Don't know. That's another way to do it. Now this is going to be weak. This is going to be interesting to see where he's going with this. That should win that. So this will be interesting also, guys. I might have to play if we have so few playing now. Let's see. Hey, the cow, Kohw. So when you said viewer games, if you're around, I think you meant for like to play me. We do that on Fridays. So today I usually try to let the viewers play each other. And I just kind of commentate on the games. Go back to the arena and see how the Flavio game is shaping up. He's finally looks like he might liberate that bishop at some point, finally. I mean, it's taken him a long time. That poor bishop was murphed, just out of the play, couldn't play because of all that mess that went on. But it looks like he's finally going to get it activated, which I think would be nice. Bishop wants to play, right? All the pieces want to play. When you murph a piece and it doesn't get to play and it's put in timeout, it's not fun. So we got that because this is an alignment issue. This is something I teach. I talk about seeking alignment, kind of like seeking enlightenment. I like puns and misplays on words. So I think he, nice job, but he should have get out of this alignment issue. See, now he's forced to. Got to get out of the alignment issue. Now he's threatening this piece twice, which is nice. And if he pushes it, he loses it. So there's some interesting counterplay here for Flavio. And Krish seems to have the initiative. Right now, he seems to be holding the initiative quite well. Good job. Remove the defender. Very good job. So that the queen and the knight were the only 2 holding. Now the knight is no longer going to be holding. He can take back any way he wants. That's still free candy. Very good. This game is looking good, guys. Oh, and Krish is getting low on time. So he can't wait too long. He's looking low on time. And how is our intrepid young man, Chess Wizard, doing? Lost a pawn or 2, perhaps. Finally getting the bishop out. Again, bishop was on timeout, it seemed like, and hopefully going to be able to do what he should be doing, which is getting some king safety. That would be nice for him. Now, that would have been an interesting move, in my opinion. That would have been a very interesting move. That would have been a very interesting move. And that might have been what he would have to have done in any case. Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting game right now, right here. Jump back. See what the other game is looking up. See what this game, that's the same game. Ha, ha. Press the wrong button. See how this game is coming along. How did he not get that pawn? What in the world happened that he did not get that pawn? So he takes here, he takes here, he takes, he ended up a piece up. Did he? Yes. Yes, a whole rook up. Okay. Instead of a pawn, he got a piece out of it. Nicely done. How did he get a piece? No, he took a piece here. But yeah, but he took a second piece. Okay. Okay. Yep. Ended up a piece up. Wow. Okay. And he finally did get that pawn anyway. That's interesting. Still got the pawn in the end. Still got the pawn in the end, but he's got two of these babies now. He had to give up the rook for the knight, and then the bishop took the extra piece. Okay, all right. I'm not going totally stir crazy. Guess he didn't want him popping up into here? Oh no. Seemed like an interesting choice. Yep. I actually like it here better. That way it's protected. You don't have to worry about any discovered attacks ever bothering you because it would have been protected. But now he's fine. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. There's always tactics, guys. Oh, you can go for it. Oh, wrong way, guys. Wrong way. Wrong way. Still works out, but that way would have been so much faster. And this is the problem with time. And this is why you don't play speed chess, right? Because of time issues. But Flavio had a lot of time. So right here, this move, and that leads probably, I think it leads to a quicker mate. Here he just takes, and if he moves back or moves back, he gets here, and then, so I think that leads to a quicker mate. But good game, guys, good game. That was a nice game. And Jan is in a new game. She gets to play. She's the only one playing right now. The other ones will come around. It's Olga. Oguz. Elan. Okay, now I've talked to Janet before about all these pawn moves. Oh, this isn't Janet. This is Ogu. Okay. Janet is developing pieces. Yay, Janet. Good job. Not moving pawns without provocation. Yeah, you gotta remember what's rated. Not that it matters that much. I mean, the ratings really don't mean. Anyway, you haven't played enough rated games on here to make a difference anyway, I guess. So yeah, that's our only game going on right now. Everybody's watching that game. No pressure. No pressure. But what I keep teaching my students is you should move your center pawns until you learn more. You move your center pawns, not other pawns, and you develop your pieces. And you only move other pawns if you are provoked. Yes, you do. You should king all the time. You should always be playing principled chess. Even if you're playing fun stuff, fun lines and wacky openings, you should still be playing principled chess. All right, king is in another game, this time with Chess Wizard. What's the standings right now? Check the standings in a sec. It's only been one round though, so. I saw that Flavio won his game, so I know Flavio's got to win. And I don't know if Chess Wizard won his game. That game ended a little sooner than I thought it would. I don't remember what was going on, so I don't know if somebody dropped something by accident. You got me really curious now, so I'm going to go back and look. Let's see. Okay, so Chess Wizard did win that game. Don't know what happened in the end, though. Here. Castle, he did castle. Oh, gave away free bishop. That's always hard, guys. And then he resigned. Okay, no problem. Ogu, I will tell you though, I tell my students never resign because there's always tactics, there's always chances, there's always something to shoot for. You might find might find an answer, and so I try to get them never to resign, especially in a 5-2 game. I just try to get them not to resign, but that's me. Okay, let's get back to the current games going on. Hola, Jashirao. Hola, ¿cómo está? Yo estoy muy bien, muy bien. Bienvenidos. Y mucho gusto. Tonight is not our Spanish night, that's Saturdays, but me gusta habla en español. Todos, todos días, todos all the time too. Todos tiempo, todos vez, I don't know. I gotta learn how to say it all the time. Yeah, Chess Wizard did. Flavo, you did. I just went and checked it out. Wondering how it happened. I think Ogus resigned a little prematurely, though. You got to play it out. There's so many chances. So many things can go wrong. You drop a piece by accident, they likely will drop a piece by accident too if you give them the chance. 2, 3. I definitely didn't want to get into that alignment issue. That was a bad alignment issue. So Chess Wizard did good not to take and win a pawn and then get stuck in a pin. Vicious pin. Especially with the queen and the king aligned. That would not be good for him. You don't want to be in that pin. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing out there. I really don't know what he was doing out there. Now it's still pinnable, but the nicety is that he's still pinnable. So we'll see. But we do get out of the pin. And that's why you always look for those. I'm not going to say it out loud in case people are listening. But that's how you get out of that. That looks like, oh, I'm in big trouble. I'm going to lose material. There's ways out of it. He's got to find it. But he's pretty sharp. I'll be surprised if he doesn't find it. How long should we wait? Let's wait and see if he does. Remember the rule. When you're attacked, there are 5 things you can do, guys. 5 things you can do. One is take it. Can't take it. Nothing attacking it. Can't take it. I can run away. But if I run away, then I'll lose my queen. So I could run away. I could put something in between. But you can't put anything in between a pawn. You can't put anything in between a knight. You can't put anything in between a king and the piece it's attacking ever. And then bishops and rooks and queens depends if they're right next to you. But sometimes you can put things in between. You could have protected it. Well, not that way because that's pinned too. And it was already protected, so you could have protected it again. But obviously, you don't want to protect with the queen because then you'd be in trouble. So you couldn't really protect it either. So his choices became very small, and that's what he had to end up with. So he gets a piece out of it too. Now he could have just run away and then come back to here to attack here. But he gets rid of that bishop that was annoying him. But king isn't out of this yet. He still can win that piece back, most likely. He just has to look for another opportunity to pin. Chose not to. So if he had pinned, then he could have taken here, then he could have went here, and the knight doesn't have that square anymore. At least I don't believe he does. No, right now you'd be threatening the queen. And the knight's here, and you'd be threatening the queen with your knight. No, you wouldn't. Oh yes, with the rook, you'd be still threatening. So you're here, the rook is threatening, and so you should win back the knight. So you had a chance to win back the knight, but failed to capitalize on that. And this is interesting. I find that interesting. I'm not sure what that move was for exactly. Maybe it's for pawn storm, but really dangerous to do a pawn storm when your king is out in the open like it is. Now let's see if Chess Wizard goes for this. Better choice, because if he went here, I was going to say he takes, you get to at least win the pawn back. So this is a great example of going towards the end game. And when you look at going towards the end game, uh, whoever's ahead, black is ahead right now by one piece and one pawn. Black wants to trade pieces, not pawns, and white wants to get rid of the pawns and keep the pieces. So white did a real good job of not trading queens, but now he should be trying to get rid of his enemy's pawns. And interestingly enough, Chess Wizard says, I'm going to pin that guy. I'm not even going to worry about, most times I think most people would have said, let me keep chasing the queen around. And he didn't want to chase the queen around for whatever reason. For whatever reason. I do like this. Saw it coming. I didn't want to say anything. Because neither of these can step up and help, which means he has to come back. Okay? Or he could come here. He could come here, or he can step back. Could even go here, but yeah, he has to protect this. At the same time, this is going to fall. And remember, black is fine for trading pieces, but he doesn't have to do it at the expense of his game. I watched a game just a minute. Not going to work. So I watched a game where the person tried to get the queen so badly that they went for a queen trade that ended up losing. It was a nice finish. The person was losing badly, down a whole piece, and the person tried to force a queen trade and ended up losing the queen outright because of it. The situation I can actually show you on an analysis board maybe later, but it was good. But let's see. So what happened so far? Flavio has 1 win. Chess Wizard has 2 wins. Janet's game is still going on. Okay, and it was the only game when we started this round. Basically, those two were the only two, and they're still playing, and they're down to 1 minute 21 versus 26 seconds. So, Olga's, this is probably not your favorite time increments. I can tell this is not good for you right now. We need to get you playing in a little slower time increments because you're getting into time trouble. So, not bad. Could remove a defender and could have won the pawn. See? Could have removed it by making the queen take back. You would have taken that pawn and been back to threatening that again. Just options, guys. Options. Right now, Janet just needs to keep being aggressive because she's ahead on time. And she's down on pieces, though. Look at this. Wow, 3 minor pieces versus 1 minor piece. I didn't realize she gave away all those pieces. So Olga's has been using his time wisely to get ahead in material. But yeah, lots of pieces. Lots of pieces. And more pieces are under attack. Deal with all these attacks. And it's got to play before the clock runs out. This is a tight one, guys. The clock is making it even tighter. Look at that. Nope. Still gotta play. Gotta play. Come on, Janet. Can't give up. Don't be resigning. Gotta play, girl. There you go. Never resign. I mean, you got chances. Look, guys. I'm not gonna say anything. You always have chances. Always have chances. Janet, you missed a free queen. All right, come on. Let's go. You still got this. Still got this. Play hard. Don't give up. But you got to pay attention, guys, right? You got to pay attention. She would have gotten back that queen. The game could have changed drastically. Right there, the game could have changed drastically. Don't you wish he had just taken? It would have been so nice. Just taken. But she still has more time, but she's got to move. Come on, move. This is more interesting than your game. Only because there's a time. They're down to 12 seconds. This is going to be a beach chess game. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness, they're just both trying to move on time. It's a speed rush, trying not to lose on time. This is where you might pre-move moves, guys. Oh look, take it. Quick, quick, it's so far away though. It's gonna be hard for her to take it. Oh, oh, she didn't take it. Oh, we're gonna watch the game lose on time here. 1-0. Oh my gosh, she gotta move in. Let's go, let's go. Take it. No, kid, she doesn't have any time. It's just too sad. Go see what other games are going on. The game should be over soon. Oh my goodness. Wow. Huh, how do we get into this situation? Let's do a little rewind. All right, nothing too radical. What do we take there? A pawn? Yeah. Back, takes, moves up. You know, again, simple would be the castle. Simple would be the castle. Can't really throw in the in-between move because, you know, just takes it. So it gets the bishop off the board. Nice job. Nice job. Didn't need the castle. I was wrong. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. I was thinking, you know, he takes here. What do you do? But you just take back with the queen. Doesn't matter. Yep. Yep. That was nice. And this is the only problem I see. So I would go here, play this game. You know what we call that, right? Play that, call that chase the queen, and then finish developing because he still hasn't done that. Any other games going on? Nope, I knew that game had to have finished. Yep, Janet lost it on time, but she was so far ahead, but she was down 3 pieces, guys. So I think she gave away free candy. I can't say for a fact, but I'm thinking she was giving away free candy. Too much free candy. That's a really, really good move because he doesn't have any pieces to attack that color square. And that keeps pieces just a little bit less comfortable. I like that move a lot. This move I like a lot too. He takes back, skewers that baby. Like that move a lot too. See if White can find the right answer. There. Yeah, I'm telling you, I like that move. Has potential. That's a good move. I tell you, I'm liking that move. That's a good move. Good job. Gotta look for these, guys. Gotta look for these. Remember, the beauty of this is that White can't ignore it, right? White can't push past. You gotta either take or you gotta run away, and that's gold. You know, most times if you can make your opponent run away, you're helping yourself. So now after this, you don't really want to do this because they won't be doubled, and it'll come up here, and it should have enough tempo to get there and really mess up your really mess up. But the problem is it's going to be under attack, so that's the problem with going here. But I guess he didn't want to go let the pawn come down. Though I'm thinking that would have been better. Pawn push, then you come here. Can you still get that moving? That's a mistake. That's a mistake. I think he should have just taken. I don't know why he didn't. Should have just taken. It solves all of his problems. I know it looks ugly because your queen is playing blockading, but that'll solve all of his problems. He can even go here, guys. I don't know why he's doing that. But he could have even gone here. I guess it's fine. It's just a trade. Could have went here, and then, yeah, I don't like that, but then maybe even here after that. Yeah, just a trade of a really good pawn. Flavio should have taken here and kept the pawn. He would have kept the pawn because the same way this pawn, there's no dark squares, there's no light pieces to keep that pawn off of there. He would have been able to hold that bishop on that pawn for a long time, and that would have been a pain for white for a long time. It would have been just a big threat for a long time. So Flavio, if you want, we can go over that, but you should have just taken and kept the pressure on there. That would have been best. If he had taken back, you get to take. The pawn is still held by the bishop, and then that pawn is going to be able to start probably marching down. I don't see that he had an easy retort to that. Then he could have went here. Oh, yeah. Liked him here. Take, you take. Take, you take. Oh, you get in here. The bad part about that is eventually, but right now, you have time. That would be a nice little duo going on here. On pawn. Yeah, nice little duo. Now he's threatening to try to pin him, which is going to work because he has so much time to get out of the way. That's just bad. Bad? Oh, maybe not. Oh, again, I think tactically he had that. Would have had to go back. Could have started piling up. Wow. I don't know, guys. I'm wondering if he should have. Yeah, I think he missed it. I'm not sure. I think he might have missed it. Getting low on time now. I want to look at that one more time. That could have been a mistake. Now stepping here. Here. That time. To protect. You could hit him again. This is always still there. That would have been 3 on it, but he would have had 1, 2, and then the queen would have been 3 on it. And then you would have had to stay here to maintain the pin. Maybe that was, yeah, maybe that was okay. Just I was looking at it, wondering. All right, so do you give him 1 pass pawn to play against, or you don't give him? You keep looking for tactics. I like looking for tactics, I'll admit. Anything wrong with it? And again, his bishop holds that square with the rook, so I think this is going to be a draw if they don't lose on time. Very drawish. Very draw. Really going to get far enough. Going to look to infiltrate. Good look to infiltrate. Ah, there you go. Blocks the infiltration. Nice. Very nice. Still looking for tactics with 20 some odd seconds left. You gotta appreciate that. Right? I mean, you gotta appreciate that. Because otherwise you're about to lose it. Push, you're about to, oh, goes for this. Ow. 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 Ow, that's way. Then here. You get here. And here. Oh, went with the queen. Still giving it away though. I would have rather it been the rook. And you would have had your threats. Gotta come forced. Now they're pre-moving, guys. Look at another time scramble. Another time scramble. This is going to be an exciting one, too. I'll keep watching this one happen. But white did gain another pawn out of it, and black is trying to get some time back by moving that rook, but only getting 2 seconds per time. Oh, 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 that hurts. That hurts so bad. Ah, good game though, guys. Great game. Great game. Great game. One game left going on. 17 minutes left. I'll get back to my puzzles, see if I can get up to 40. Ah, I know. That's what happens because you're more prone to a mouse slip when you have less time. Totally believe that. Much more prone to mouse slips when you have less time. Good in between move. And Olga's is low on time again. That was a good game between you two. Okay, or this way. Yep, like that way, and then bring that one over next. Zipin, the very powerful weapon. Zipin, the powerful weapon. So what do you do here? You could just double up, not even worry about it. Trade down too. It could have just doubled up. He's up one piece. And a lot of time. Long way to move a piece. Yeah, that's really hard. If you don't pre-move that, it's so far to move, easy to lose it. Guys, Jan is paused out. No problem. That leaves 4, so you guys should get one more game in. Hopefully you both get one more game in. Jan's taking a break. And they're playing fast from the beginning. Oh, these guys have been playing against each other as long as I've been streaming, I think. Maybe not. Feels that way. You guys liking the music? Hopefully it's what it is. I put the notice on my homepage. So hopefully it's good to go. If you ever want to join the tournaments, you just have to join the team. Free chess. I'll give you that too. I added the link to the video if you ever want to watch the trailer. Or show it to other people. You can grab that link and share it. Watch the video. So the biggest problem I think we're finding with the tournament is consistency of our competitors being able to hold out, right? So we lost one of our originals. And then luckily, Keely Valentine was like, "Yep, I can do it." So we're like, "Okay, we're back to our main group." And I think we had to find one. Who did we have to find? I think we had to find somebody else. And now we're up to our second sub we're having to put in. So yeah, ideally we wouldn't have this issue. Ideally, people would be excited, wanting to participate, and was able to clear the calendars ahead of time and know about it. But we're trying this one it's daytime here, so it'd be Central Standard Time here for 2 hours. I took vacation to commentate on it. But yeah, hopefully others will be able to work it out in the future. See, if we try a nighttime tournament, like when I stream. Normally I stream at night, 8 o'clock, as an example. See if that might work better for some. We are going to try and do one over the summer. So maybe early August before school starts. So anybody that's in school, anybody that's teaching, hopefully it won't be an issue and we can get them to participate easier. We'll see. We'll see. Toying with an idea that I'll throw out to you guys because you guys are awesome and you can give me your feedback. And maybe I'll even do a poll, not a prediction, a poll. Anyway, I won't. But the question is, what do you think about having an all girls tournament? We were thinking about calling it like the searching for Beth Harmon. We can have all just female streamers, chess players, or chess streamers or chess players. I don't know which one yet. But we were trying to still do streamers, but we had 4 female streamers that wanted to do it already. So if we got 4 more female streamers, we can have 8 female streamers, and it could be the search for Beth Harmon. We can maybe do 8 male streamers on another one and make it the search for Bobby Fischer. Then we could take the top 4 finishers from both of those groups, or maybe all 8 from both of those groups, blend them together for a field of 16. A lot of options, guys. A lot of options if we're enjoying it and it goes well and everybody likes it. So we're going to have to look into multiple options. All right, we should have hopefully one other game going on. We do. The Chess Wizard is playing Ogaz. I think this is a rematch from the very first game of the day they played against each other. I'm thinking that, we jumped in just at a bad time, and Chess Wizard gave away his queen, it looks like. Which is rare for Chess Wizard. I don't normally see him giving away free candy. That whole queen's, I don't know what he was thinking. Wow. I have no idea what he was thinking. Wow, Chess Wizard, you're going to have to tell me what's going on in your head today, because that was a shocker. I mean, there was no provocation for you to give away that free candy. That's really rare for you. So I don't know what's going on there. You're gonna have to educate me. My kids would say, educate me. I don't know how that happened. Oh, and Flavio and King again? Oh my goodness. Is this a rematch too? You guys play each other earlier? Thinking you did. Thinking you just did. But when there's only 4, that's going to happen. This was necessary first. So then he has to waste a move. Because this provoked the move. Well, the other way, he has to do it on his own. So if you go here and he does it on his own, you kind of get an extra tempo. Kind of like that. See how conservative Black wants to be. It's not going to be too conservative. He's planning on causing some pain and damage. Yeah, I was crazy about that one. I like that one. Yeah, I don't know if it works. Black has a lot of options. Black is looking good in this game, guys. I don't remember who won the last one between the two of them, but let's jump back to Chess Wizard's game where he gave away a queen. He's not going to give up. We know he's going to fight, try to find a way. Oh, but he's got an uphill battle for sure. Uphill battle. Dude, what can you do? Like he wants to do that, which, like, okay, live with that if I can get something else started. This is generally bad because when you're losing, you don't want to do this. When you're winning, you want to. He's losing right now. it is hard to find things to do, and he's fighting an uphill battle. But like I said, I know he won't give up, so he might find ways. Okay, let's see. Went with the check, and then the sliding in. Okay, pretty straightforward. Flavio's just putting on more pressure. Putting on more pressure. 2 ways to go. Remove the defender and then take. A great loss. Yeah, still has it. And then with that, you might even get that move in. Trade off the rest of the pieces. He's ahead on time. So, you add that together, it's looking good. You thought the knight was protecting the queen? Okay, just a phantom. Moving too fast, or did you fantasize it? Because it was not. It was not protecting the queen. As you well know, it was not protecting the queen. This is interesting. This is potentials. Huh. You have to give away a lot. Maybe too much. Maybe it's just this, maybe. He gets to come back in. Maybe not. Maybe this way. Okay, I have no clue. Mouse slip? I'm going to guess mouse slip. I'm going to guess this has to be a mouse slip. Yeah. We need to click and click. Left click it, and then left click where you want to go. Left click it, then left click where you want to go. Don't drag. You drag, a lot of times it will drop it where you don't want to go. And if you pick it up and play with it and hold it and spin it around, you're going to get into trouble also. Now you still have advantage on the time, so you're not out of this game. But yeah, that was a very painful mouse slip. I mean, you were dominating. This game should have been over. Should have been over. Yeah, keep the pressure on. You might still be able to overcome the mouse slip, but it's hard to overcome it. You got to keep pressure on your opponent because you're ahead on time, and you can't give him a lot of time to think on your time, because if he thinks on your time, he'll find good moves. So it's really hard when you're down. And that makes it a lot worse. Good try though. But mouse slips kill you. Yeah, they'll kill you every time. Oh, mouse slips are terrible things. And you only get that in online chess, right? Virtual chess is the only time you get mouse slips, because over the board, you could touch on it, you could touch the piece. That could be an equivalent of a mouse slip. Then you got to move that piece. Or you start to move it and you put it down and you let go and you go, oh no! But it's a lot harder to actually you're not a mouse slip is because you're trying to move it to the right square and you slip and you let go of the mouse. Yeah, really crazy tactic. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. How do we let that word go by? Okay, I'm gonna have to check my my protective bots here. How did I let that word go by? Just because you misspelled it. No, you didn't, but that's part of the game. Part of the game. Mouse slips are part of the game. Part of virtual chess anyway. Let's see. Chess Wizard is still fighting, but not looking too good. But he's got a lot more time than his opponent. But still not looking too good. Called it, guys. I called it. That's actually bad. So now, if you're looking at the game I am, Chess Wizard should be able to force a draw, because that incorrect move blocked that. Now he should be able to get it. Oh no, but he doesn't have time. I thought it was a check. Not a check. Yeah, unfortunately, not a check. If it was a check, could have forced the draw. They can't force the draw. I thought it was a check. If this was a check, then he could have just kept checking. Ah, oh, the pain, the pain. Well, that helps. That helps immensely. That put him right back in the game. Oh, and he missed it. Look at this, guys. He missed it. Oh, 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 he had another queen. He could have taken off both queens with the same knight. Boom, boom. Take them both off. He had it, guys. Had it. Oh, he wins on time. He wins on time, but look, he had it. He dropped this. He drops this one, and then he immediately goes and drops the next one. He should have dropped the next one. He missed it. Oh, he would have been winning. I don't know how, but he would have been winning. Well, it's because of time. Time is the equalizer for all of us, guys. Time is what does it to us. All right, so this was my puzzle rush, puzzle one. Oh, let's go. Oh, we didn't even look to see who won the tournament. Not that we really, it's not like we're. I should do like Sudokus and do the dancing guy. Oh, we have another game. Noah joined us very late. This game probably will not count though towards the tournament. So Chess Wizard looks like he's going to win anyway. King, you came in second. Nice, 2 wins out of 4. Flavio, 1 win. Okay. August, good. Oh, you got a win in there, August. Good job. Good job. You tied with Flavio. That's not bad at all. And Noah, I don't believe is going to be able to finish the game in time. And Janet went and started working on some other puzzles. Yeah. Oh yeah. It was an easy win after that. Easy win. Hey Bandit, how are you? Thanks for joining us. You have some nice emotes, Bandit. I like those. Yeah, we just finished up. We're finishing up a tournament, and I was working on my puzzle rush. Let's see the last game. Although, like I said, it won't count. There's only 24 seconds left. Would I like to play Bullet? Yeah, not tonight, only because we're almost done. I like playing 2+1 is the fastest I like. Anything faster than 2+1 is kind of sloppy. I mean, I could play with you 1 or 2, but again, I was going to finish the puzzles. But I can even play you off stream sometimes if you like, King. I do like 2+1. It's fun. I do it for fun, not for anything else, pretty much. Yeah, Chess Wizard, good games, guys. Good games. I don't know how you got that. You got lucky, Chess Wizard, because of the time. Gave away your queen for that phantom. Yeah, I don't know how you did that one. I was just telling them, Chess Wizard doesn't give away free pieces too often. He knows about free candy, and then you did that. Oh, and you ended up winning the tournament, yeah. But I think you still would have won even if you lost that game because you had 3 wins. So I think 3 wins was enough to win it today. Hey, and if you like, King, sometime we could try a 2+1 tournament. By the way, when I play, I do hold a 2+1 tournament for my school, for my club, and it's crazy because it's just too fast. In fact, you know what? I don't think I put the tournaments out this week. Chess Wizard, did I put out the tournaments this week? No, it really doesn't. But I don't think I made up the chess tournaments for the club. I think I neglected doing the tournaments for the club. Nobody even said anything today, which makes me think nobody noticed that I forgot to put out the chess tournaments today. It's kind of sad. Flavio, I would have went here. I would have just kept marching on down. But you're probably right, Flavio. This is probably much more solid. Take your time, pile up. Especially the way the board is set up right now, this is probably a nice safe pawn chain to keep. Time is up. We go back to the tournament and it'll tell us, yes, Chess Wizard won. King came in second, Flavio came in third. And your performance was 1693, Chess Wizard. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, let me see if I can go back and, yeah, the puzzles are almost right. Let me just play with the layout a little bit. And we'll see if I can see how far I can get before the time runs out. And/or before before the time runs out on my night. far do I have to go down from here? And I gotta shrink that. Still not big enough. Yeah, unfortunately, it feels like I always have to resize for chess.com. That's one of those negatives I feel about it. But I do like it for the most part. I definitely like their puzzles. I do like I like Lichess's puzzles too. Their puzzles. See if that's better. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's go with that for now. All right. So where are we at in this puzzle? Good job, guys. Though nice tournament. Yeah, 2+1 is slow free. Yeah. Well, if we do something fast, I'll watch you guys. I mean, I could play and be embarrassed. I don't mind. I don't mind. I can play and be embarrassed. But yeah, I'm not good at super speed. Let's see. Queen doesn't have that square. Won't 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 have that square. It looks to me like I have a trapped queen. It looks to me like and then I didn't take my time. That was just stupid. I just rushed. I didn't even look. I didn't even look, guys. I should have just taken my time and looked. Oh, that was just a silly. That just aggravates. All right. Queen here is not checkmate. We get to try to run away, maybe even make it away. Move here. That kind of seals it. That you, in that check, I get to go away. You can't even come back here. You can't come here. You can't even go there. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one and see if I can get anything right today, guys. Because not doing too well. And I'm rushing again, right? I'm not really thinking. I'm just moving. Okay. Okay. Do I win if I trade off everything? No. No, I don't. If I take here first, queen has to take. Bishop here with check. King goes here, though. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Check here. And then the queen has to come back and lose the game. Okay. So take here first. And here, I'm going to try to take my time, guys, because that was stupid. I mean, that was just stupid. I have no excuse. That was just stupid play. Okay, this feels too easy to be right. The rook is still pinned. Should be able to just take. Is that better than pushing? Yeah, I think taking is better than pushing. All right, can take now. Can take now. I come here. He takes. Check there. He just drops back. So I would want to be able to go here with check. Okay, if he goes here, we want to go here because then he would have to go here, and then we can take the rook. So I believe that is good because he still can't take. With me? He can't take because he's pinned. Now we get the check. Think. Then he steps in here, and we don't get the queen. Okay. Let me think. So we still get. Let me think. He still can't take. No, we get check now. He runs away. So we don't even win the rook. Okay, so that's annoying, guys. That's annoying. So do we go here? Yes, we go here because if he takes, we take back. We get a rook, right? A free rook. If we go here, he's in check. Yes. So he's still forced to take. Okay. Still forced to take. So can't go there. Too bad. I'm not going to move too fast here because the queen is covering. I got to see the whole board. Got to see the whole board. Sometimes it's hard to see the whole board, but I got to see the whole board. I would love to put my knight here. That would be sweet, but I don't see a way to do that at the moment. I don't get that. Keep looking at that. Not exist, guys. Could go here. He has to take here and get the check, but then well, not that square. He has only this square. He has only this square for his king. All right, so we're gonna go here. He has to take. We go here. He only has this square. We go here. And when he puts the rook back in front, after maybe he throws away the rook, still game. No mouse slip. Can't afford a mouse slip. Can't afford a mouse slip. All right, I'm down to 2 errors, guys. I can't afford a mouse slip. I rushed that one. I'm so unhappy with myself for sloppiness. That was just sloppy. That was just sloppy. Okay, we go here. If he puts the bishop in front, we take. He takes. And he doesn't have to take. He could take with the king. He could take with the king. He could. All right, looking it over one more time before we go anywhere. Hey, Flavio. Yeah, you had 2 mouse slips, and I didn't have a mouse slip, but I rushed way too fast. I rushed way too fast. Thanks for the games, Flavio. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for being here. All right. So if we take, he takes with the king, or we get this guy. I mean, we want to win this guy back, don't we? Right now he has 3 minor pieces. We have 3 minor pieces. He has 4 minor pieces and a rook. Hey, I have 4 minor pieces and no rook. I really want the rook. How can I get the rook? Taking the king takes. We can get here, then we can get here. We still win it. Yeah, I saw that because we go here, still get to go here, and we still get to go there. All right. Whew, that one was a little bit harder to find than I thought. I have mouse slip. I didn't mouse slip that time. I just made sloppy moves. I was very aggravated at my own sloppiness. Okay, check here. He takes. Take back. King moves. We get to take the rook, hopefully with check. This guy's still got a free move to check. So, gotta watch the free move with check. We're not gonna take because then he would just take back and our game would be over. Yes, sirree. Okay, we're gonna take. Again, I don't see anything better. If we take here, okay, now this is where it gets iffy. We take here, king pops up here. We could, in theory, take here. This queen takes, game over. Okay. We take the rook, pops up. I want to say check. Well, especially with a queen hanging. But we could get both rooks for the queen and the bishop, and then we'd have 2 rooks and a knight against a queen and a knight. I think we're actually doing fine. And I know the computer doesn't mind that. Or we could take check, king pops up, and then we could bring our queen back here, pinning the bishop. Doesn't work. Bishop takes with check. Take back with the knight. But we're still okay there. Get away with that? I think we can get away with that. That's what we're going to take. Now, back to, do we come back here? We take the rook. Take the rook. Right now we have bishop, knight. We have a free rook. Purple free rook. That's better than 2 rooks for a queen as being a free rook. Go here. I could come here. Then we just take with back with window. That doesn't fear up. Coming here with the queen. Could come here. Then we take here with check first. Queen takes, we take, takes. Just move out of the way, protect everything. Hey guys, might be wrong. It wasn't wrong. For a change, it's not wrong. For a change, I found the right move. We're up to 40. All right, guys. Good night. I will let you guys go because time is up. And I'll probably make a mistake in the next two moves and the next two puzzles anyway. No. Gosh, see, we get harder now. So, but sometimes they just seem like easy puzzles. I don't know. They just seem to throw out some easy puzzles. Could always run back. Doesn't really do me that much good. We also would have here. I don't see that being that good. I don't see any discovered attack. You see this. Again, it's a big deal. Big bag. And come over and fight for the file. Big deal. Deal, guy. Now we could go here, which would bishop even. Trap the bishop. I can come here. That come all the way back here, and then we can attack the pinning it. Because where else could the queen go? Go here. That's not where for the queen. I'm befuddled on this one, guys. So that means I'm tired, which means it's been a long night. I'm gonna pause. Hope you liked the music tonight. Hope you liked the games tonight. Hope you liked everything tonight. Hopefully we'll have some lessons tomorrow and Wednesday. And we got to get our lessons in before the tournament, so hoping to get them in. I'm pretty sure we have a new one tomorrow. And I definitely will get out the tournaments for the club, which I forgot. All right, guys. Good night. I'm going to see who we're going to see who we can up for a see who's online from the tournament. Hopefully, who's online? Now she's offline. Everybody's offline. All of the tournament players are offline. Anybody? Oh, we can always do Johnny D. Always there, guys. Johnny D is always a choice. Is Hustle on right now? Can't tell. Let's see. I don't know. Anybody have anyone? Bye. Bye. Chess was a good night. Okay, I don't see one on that I know that I would want to raid. How about we just call it a night? If I knew someone was online, I'd say let's do it. You know what? Let's just, if you guys still want more chess, I'm gonna throw you over to Johnny D. Actually, look at that. GM Benjamin Feingold is on. He's actually fun to listen to. Have you ever guys seen Feingold? If you've never seen Feingold, I can send you over to Feingold. that might be a choice there, guys. We can send you over to Feingold. Hey, good night, Flavio. All right, guys. I'm gonna just raid. I think I'm just gonna raid GM Benjamin Fine. He's going over the candidates' matches. Might want to watch that.
It's Noam Chomsky. I just kept walking.
Might actually want to go watch that.
You met Claude Shannon? God damn!
Oh well, never mind.
You met Claude Shannon?
Never mind, guys.
What?
My bad.
No, Melky's alright, but Claude Shannon.
I didn't know he was going to be that upset about life.
2 seconds.
Good thing I didn't go there too fast. There we go. You guys can go visit Johnny D. He's fun to play against too. Anybody that wants to. If not, good night. If so, good night. I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.
Good game. Okay, 1 game.